What's up, guys? Welcome back. This is my boy Adamslink. How you guys doing? Welcome to another video. And good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on where you guys are watching this video from. Of course, guys, apart from us discussing about politics, about celebrities, and other funny stuff, we also kind of like learn one or two things from this channel. We discuss about daily life activities and what we go through. And I want to discuss this topic first before even moving to where all other things are going to be discussing in this video. This is based on my personal experience. When I traveled recently home, there was this girl that visited me. She said she was hungry. I said, okay, you know what? I have nothing at home. What about to cook something? She said she wanted to cook Indomie. So I said, okay, let's get Indomie. We bought Indomie and show her the kitchen. She cooked fine and she ate. What surprised me was that she left the pot and the plate, including the spoon. She didn't wash it. I'm not joking. I can swear with my fasting. God bear me witness. She left the pot, the plate, the spoon, left it for me to wash. And she knows very well I am alone in the house. So who did she leave that pot for? It's me, right? Because she said, I can chop, but you should wash the plate. So check out this narration from a lady concerning this whole issue. She said, you woke up in a man's house on Saturday morning, eat all the eatables and proceed to watch Netflix, but can't lift your finger to do a choice because I cannot be playing housewife duty for a man that is not my husband. Sister, you know since na village people to do you. You see how you did disgrace yourself for outside. How can this guy even think about marrying you when you are not presenting yourself as marriable? Last now marathon sex and take out. After that, they go leave you, go find wife. Then you go Twitter, the right, men has come. After all I did for him, after what I did for him. What did you do for him? Did you give him money? Did you uplifted him? So many girls use that word a lot. After all I did for you, what did you do for me? Was it I still taking you out? Did you ever know when I was crying that I had no money? I was suffering in between my heart. Well, the major thing here is the discussion of the plate. If you know you cannot do hard choices for a man, why do you want a man to invite you to his house and you will go? What are you doing in a man's house if you know you cannot? If you know you are about that life, you cannot do choices for a man. Sit down in your own house. Sit down in your own father's house. Man may want to marry you or come marry you there. Yes, there are men who come to someone's father's house to marry. But if you know you want to be visiting men, visiting a guy, you call your boyfriend, is that kind of line, then you have to do the choices. If not, now only fool go marry you. For me, I cannot end up with a girl that can't even wash plates. What did happen now? You can't even wash plates. I'm not Davido. I'm not a celebrity. Maybe you girls will start going after all the 2% men who, let me say 10% men who have the money to hire cooks and everything. And those 10% men are few. How many of that won't marry them? Even now, you start quarreling. You cannot marry a man with one wife, two wives. You cannot be a second wife. So how? Now only Olu they think like that. If they think like that, sorry, you'll be Olu. Sorry, but that's just the simple truth. So let's discuss about some other stuff again. And they're talking about this oral entanglement, and there is a report now currently. This one has been going around that those of you guys who are doing oral entanglement, oral sex, that it will cause you cancer. There's a cancer epidemic that is going on now, going around because throat cancer because of oral sex. So please, I think it's about time you deviate from it. And pastors has preached against it. So why do you, as a Christian boy or as a Christian girl, still engaging in such thing? Christian guy, if your babe want tell you say perform this, you tell her say, see, madam, my pastor say me I no do am again, and even scientists say me I no do am again. I think she can understand by the time you put pastor into it. But there is something we know about something. They say whatever a wife and a husband do inside their bedroom, is a secret. A secret no one else should know. So whatever you want to do for inside bedroom, no one, don't tell us. Don't tell us, don't show us, nothing, not if you like, leak that equipment anyhow you want to. Don't tell us. Hmm? It's healthy for some people. There are some people, if you don't leak that equipment, nothing they happen. No. Hmm? Huh? Well, I hope you are not allowing your child to watch this particular video. Well, let's move back and let's sit back and relax and talk about some of the headlines. And it's Rema and Asake, even Naira Marley said. Naira Marley just finished his fasting, and if you notice, when Naira Marley was fasting, you can hardly see him post anything. You know, he's a Muslim and he's also a musician who kind of like love posting about stuff like this, like what he wrote now about rough entanglement. How can you decide to post such thing, Naira Marley? Don't you know a lot of youth are watching you, like getting some kind of advices from you? He said rough entanglements is good for you. Why Naira Marley now? And here's a video that shows Wizkid using toothpick to eat jazzy burger. Papa. Jazzy burger. You they use toothpick, they eat her. Maybe just they pick the meat. They pick the meat. It's good though. There's nothing, absolutely nothing wrong with that. After all, it's Wizkid now. Wizkid cannot do anything wrong. If you like me, Wizkid decide to use fork and knife till they eat burger. It's Wizkid. People will talk and say that style, new style. Even though you know they chop it well, that is not how you're supposed to eat it. Oh, but based on saying that Wizkid, everybody will follow the flow. You're not supposed to use a toothpick to eat burger now. Maybe one meat don't 4 grand. No, you choke it. I've seen people shawarma. If you buy them shawarma, they go up or wrap the shawarma and use fork and spoon to eat it first before eating the wrap. Come on, man. Shawarma is meant to be old like this, or wrap it and eat it well. A certain way to eat food, you will enjoy it more. But the still food though, as long as it's going into your stomach, they are all going to be mixed up. You can eat it any way you want to eat it. Okay. So firstly, I want to talk about Asake and Rema for in this video. Asake and Rema. Rema now, Rema is just how many years? I think 4 years in the music entertainment industry, while Asake is just 2 years. Rema, so according to Africa Fact Zone, they said Rema Rab and Rose Ultra is the most streamed African album on Spotify with 1.2 billion streams. It is the first African album to hit 1 billion streams on Spotify. Spotify is one of the biggest streaming platforms in the world. And as a musician, if you want to really make money, you have to be on that Spotify. And Rema, the first 1.2 billion streams. You know how much be that, man? That is money. And I think Wizkid is the one that is holding that record before. I don't think Wizkid album may have slightly come close to 1 billion streams on Spotify because of that music featuring terms essence. But you of course you know this album, the one of the songs that make it really really pop was "Calm Down." So "Calm Down" is the song that actually brought out this album. You know that "Calm Down" alone, the money that "Calm Down" has made, it has surpassed. I think it has surpassed every other Rema song combined. The money that "Calm Down" has made Rema and the exposure. So sometimes God just decide to bless you with one particular thing, and before you know it, your life has changed. You might be struggling for this, but God decided to bless you just one particular song. And we saw Asake. Asake just recently performed and brought out that baby. It just made me remember. When I keep remembering during those times, our Nigeria entertainers are clamoring to be featured on international stage. Some other they will be begging. They will be begging all international artists to bring them out, to usher them out on stage. Asake ushered out that baby. I'm not just only there. Remember when Wizkid ushered out Chris Brown at O2 Arena in UK? The first time Chris Brown performed in UK after 11 years, because of the Rihanna stuff, it was banned from entering UK for 10 years. The first time he performed, that is crazy. Seriously crazy, man. I'm so happy to see that all those people are really doing well for themselves. No beef, nothing at all. So, thank you guys for watching the boy Adamslink. Have a wonderful day. Stay blessed. Catch you next time. Peace.